In congratulating the government for engaging African leaders and hosting President His Excellency Sir Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Pan-African People President Aaron Alexander says it was high time St. Lucia aligned itself with Africa. He says all the criticism leveled at Africa, it goes to show that people are full of self-hate and not appreciative of what is their own.
Before any fingers be pointed at Tinubu or any African leader has been this and that or the other, especially when it's coming from the West. Because normally, whenever an African leader is doing good for the people, the West abhors them, the West demonizes them, the West wants us to have nothing to do with them. But I will tell you, we will stand with Africa. We will defend Africa. And any administration that seeks to bring us closer to Africa, we shall stand with that administration because Africa is our homeland, our motherland. It is the place that most of us come from. We must never reject Africa. We must embrace Africa.
Independent Senator and Deputy President of the Senate, Dale Lee, says St. Lucia has always had a policy of being a friend to all. And one of the areas that St. Lucia has not engaged in as much as it could have is the African continent. Barbados led that process, and of now, St. Lucia is developing ties as well. During a press conference on July 1st, UWP opposition member Dominic Fedi told reporters that he won't cast aspirations on Nigeria, but the opposition is taking note of the visit, considering the United States' perception of Nigeria. Speaking ahead of the parliament on Monday, June 30th, he says St. Lucians are in a democracy and are entitled to ask questions. However, he says St. Lucians need to look at the bigger picture.
People tend to look at things that are very transactional. What are we going to get out of it immediately? There's symbolism in terms of us making contact with our motherland, but there's also the fact that Nigeria is the fourth largest economy in Africa. It is the most populous country in Africa, and it is estimated that within the next few decades, Nigeria is going to be one of the largest and most powerful countries in the world. So it helps sometimes to get it on the ground floor and start developing these relationships early.
Prime Minister Honorable Philip J. Pierre welcomed the scholarships, aligning with his government's goal of increasing university graduates in every household. Tinubu also proposed educational exchanges, visa waivers for diplomatic and official passport holders to facilitate smoother travel and institutional cooperation. Chloe Dantes, NBC Prime.